This is James Helder for IFL TV in association with Macklin's Gym Marbella. I'm at the Platinum Community Centre today in Bolton. With me, I've got Big John Fury, Tyson Fury's dad. How are we doing, John?
Very well, thank you, sir.
First and foremost, welcome home, sir.
Thank you.
I trust you had a good time.
We'll leave that question unanswered.
How good is it to obviously be reunited with your son?
Listen, it's like being reborn again. It's like having a new chance at life.
Yeah. I mean, how hard was it watching Tyson Fury's career from the outside?
Very, very difficult. Very difficult, frustrating. But he was in good hands with my brother, you know, so I didn't have a problem once he got rolling, because I knew if he'd done the work and he put the training in, he would deliver. Was there ever a worry that, obviously without your guidance, that he wouldn't put the work in, that he wouldn't achieve what was set out for him? Well, I just thought in my own mind that, you know, this has happened to him. How will he take it, because he was a kid? You know, and you're not mentally strong at 21 years old, are you? And when your dad's always been there, never left you for a minute of the day, and suddenly you're not there. You know, but I think he dealt with it all right, mate, as much as he could have done. And he's had good help, he's got good family, and family mean everything. And he, owing to family, he wouldn't be here now, would he? How grateful are you and appreciative of the job that Peter Fury's done with him and continued to do for him so far? Listen, my brother's changed him from a boy to a man. You know, he's done wonders for him. Physically, mentally, you know, he can only guide somebody so much. But he's delivered Peter as well. He said what he was going to do. We shook hands, like we had a deal 3 years ago, said, listen, he needs to change your life, so do you. Get together and change the world, and they have done. Great trainer, results speak for themselves, you know, and he's a nice guy, my brother. Serious operator. If he takes a job on, he'll see it through and do it to the best of his ability. And he's a no-nonsense guy, and that's what Tyson needed. I mean, Tyson's fighting against Christian Hammer, potentially one fight away from fighting for a world title. Yeah. How exciting is that for you and for the family? Well, you know, it don't happen to many people. For a father and son thing, for this kind of thing to happen, it's unbelievable. It's a gift from God. You know, and for him to box Christian Hammer, not just Christian Hammer, anybody, you know, it's the most enjoyable thing on this planet for me to watch. And I know when your son's done the work and he's the man he is, to enjoy what my son does best, that's box. I mean, after this, he could potentially fight Vladimir Klitschko. Hopefully, fingers crossed. Yeah. How confident are you if that fight happens, he beats Vladimir Klitschko? Well, let's just say this. First of all, Vladimir Klitschko, an ambassador to the sport, great champion, utmost respect for him, but he's getting on in years. You know, and like I say, nothing can change Father Time. Tyson's a young 6'9", 26-year-old fighter who's strong, hungry, with a burning desire to win. You know, and how he can deal with that, I don't know, at 40 years old. I don't care what condition he's in, what sparring he's had. Age is age. An old man can't become a young one. You know, and that's how I see it. Deontay Wilder recently beat him from Leinster Byrne to win a version of the world title. Yeah. That fight, Tyson Fury, Wilder, could be absolutely massive, couldn't it, John? Listen, Deontay Wilder, a great guy, very talented fella, big hitter, a danger to anybody. You blink the wrong way, you're on the canvas. Deontay Wilder, a great fighter, would be great for my son. You know, if he wants it, my son ain't going to shy from anybody. Whether it's Klitschko, Wilder, whoever he fights, he will deliver. You fought in the heavyweight division many moons ago yourself. I did. How does Tyson Fury compare to you at this age? I couldn't lace my son's shoes up, basically. Although, if you compare the two together, just give me the job for spit bucket to do me. Different ball game altogether. My son's a world-class athlete. I was a club fighter, you know what I'm saying? That's the difference. Tyson's fighting on BoxNation now. There was a lot of rumours that he chose to fight on terrestrial TV so you could watch it. Is there any truth in that? Yes. Thanks to McKenzie, he done really well. Saved my day. So, Tyson's, let's have this right. Tyson chose to fight on terrestrial TV so you could watch the fights from where you were? Yes. He said to me, Dad, I'm signing up with Channel 5 so you can see it, so you're not going to be missing anything. Don't worry, lay in your bed and enjoy. Well, I said, I'll enjoy if you put the work in and keep out of McDonald's. So, I mean, it wasn't a case of money, it wasn't a case of this was the best offer. I know Tyson's very loyal to McKenzie. Him and Peter are doing a great job with Tyson. But, I mean, it was just purely down to his dad could watch the fights on Channel 5. Listen, the Furies are loyal people, and my son, he's never let me down. He's made me the most proudest man alive in every aspect, on his good days, bad days, middle days, you name it. But Tyson Fury, he'd lose his life for his father like I would for him. You know, and at the end of the day, when a son can do that for his father, and he wasn't getting big money, but let's just say it's never been about the money for the Furies. We've got money, we've got our own money, but at the end of the day, it's about what you do and how you are. You know, and he's delivered for me as a son, and I owe him everything.
Someone told me you don't like little rooms and you also dislike planes. How true is
Yeah,
that?
well, it's very true. What can you do? You're on a plane, you can't get off, sit there and do the best you can. You're in a prison cell, you can't get out of the place, so sit there and do the best you can.
Is it true you once drove to Siberia to watch Tyson fight?
Yeah, in a Focus car for an amateur boxing show, because I wouldn't fly. But you know, I'm with my son 100,000,000%. You know, I'd have walked if I had to do. You know what I'm saying? I'd have got there somehow. And I set off a week before. I said, I'll see you there, don't worry about that. And I did turn up. You know, but I got back before him. Cars are a good thing, they're a great invention.
How determined are you to keep Tyson Fury on the straight and narrow? Because you can look at it as two sides of one coin, you know? How determined are you that he doesn't make the mistakes that you unfortunately made?
Listen, my brother Peter, he's got all the boxing side of things, he's got that covered. I hope, but let me tell you this, Tyson Fury's his own man. If I speak sense, he takes it on board. If he doesn't think it's sense, he'll dismiss it. He's his own man. But if I can put him on a road and say, listen, the bad language, the arrogance, the big-headedness, that does not work. And it doesn't. And if I can convince him of that, well, I've done something good. You know, he doesn't need convincing, he's a nice guy. It's just people put him in a position to do these things. They frustrate him, they say one thing and mean another. The politics of the sport, it can get on a young man's nerves, and it shows sometimes. But Tyson, you know, there's no better guy in this world than my son when he's trapped right.
Sometimes, like the likes we've seen him throw tables, we've seen him obviously been very verbal.
Yeah.
He has been frustrated at times.
Most definitely.
You sometimes understand his frustration, but sometimes left a little bit disappointed by his actions?
Listen, I'm his father. I can tell if he blinks wrong. And every action, every move he does, I understand, and I understand why. You know, but in this world, some things we can't do anything about. So we have to just, you know, when in Rome, do as the Romans do, basically. Because sometimes, what can you do when you're banging your head against a brick wall sometimes? Just let it go one in out the other, keep smiling and say what's right. It's not rocket science, I don't think.
Tyson's next fight on BoxNation against Christian Hammer. Will you be involved in the camp? Will you be...
I'm involved every inch of the way now. Every inch of the way. I've been away far too long. And every second I can spend with my son is a second well spent. The best second spent, the best time spent. We've got a lot of catching up to do. Not through the boxing, father and son thing. Which is only me and him know that. You know, it's a family thing, we're a family unit, we're all close, we've had a lot of bad luck, we've lost my eldest brother, which was an absolute devastating blow for me, my son. You know, and to be honest, it's took the shine really off me coming out, you know, losing my brother. Because I just wanted him to be here as well.
I understand that. Well, listen, thank you for answering my questions.
Thank you very much.
Sir. And, it's good to meet you for the first time.
And you.
I'll catch you again real soon.
Thank you very much.
Thank you, Jim.
Thank you.